All right, good day. I just want to bring an update on what I think Bitcoin will be doing moving forward. Now, first, from the video posted last night, that was two days ago, I shared how I expected that Bitcoin wasn't done with the dump yet, and I gave quite a solid explanation for my buyers. But now we've seen that dump and we're still dumping. I want to share with you what my thoughts are and what I think we'll be having in this market moving forward. Now, I want to start from a bigger picture. This is the weekly time frame, right? Sometimes when we are trapped or we are caught up in this kind of situation that we find ourselves now, it's kind of confusing. We don't actually understand what market is doing, because sometimes if you are checking on lower time frame, the market may get the best of us doing that. So let's zoom out and see. On the weekly time frame, you can actually see that, well, for this ride as much as this that we've had, having this dump is just something we can, I believe we should have the strength and the fortitude to handle. I don't understand if what we're expecting is that market will continue to bloom. This market has done more than 100% in less than 12 months, right? And here we are seeing dumps. So a market is market moves in waves, right? We advance, we correct, and the like. So what I'm seeing, I'm not actually seeing bear market starting yet, at least not now. And I will show you why I'm thinking that. I actually want to make this video a bit, it will be, I'll make it as short as possible, but we'll try to touch on very important aspects and why I think the bear market hasn't started yet, okay? My voice is still bad. I hope you you still bear with me. I'm straining to speak. All right, that said, now, I believe we have this first major count, the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, when the market started, and we corrected to, like, say, 16th of March 2020. That was the second wave. I believe everything here, I believe we are having the third wave here, the fourth wave, and the fifth wave. And I will explain this and how is this important, because we want to look at the circle that we are in right now and how to position ourselves. All right, so I believe there's no doubt about this first wave, the second wave. Now, this third wave that we are in, I can see divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so it means this third wave is completed, right? Let's have it. So let me change the color to silhouette. Now, seeing this now, so it means we actually completed this third wave at this point, right? Now, upon completing this, it is just normal for us to see some correction, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can as well retrace 38.6. We can retrace 50%. It depends. All right. So look at the Fibonacci retracement. We have not even got into 38.2 retracement level yet. All right, which is ideal correction for any advancement, for any impulse. All right. So this level is actually a level that the market is, it's very it's LV for market to correct to this point. I don't know why people are so fearful, coming to this level and turning back is so LV for the market. It's just us correcting. We will not continue to advance and just pulling up forever. No, it won't happen that way. All right. So that said, no, and I'm not even saying that is where we are coming, but then just have to, put that down. Now let's begin to zoom in on lower time frame. Let's go on the daily, for instance. What can we see on the daily? Now, my interest is on this particular chart here. The third wave did not end here. I believe it ends here. So this should be the fifth. Let me see if I can give this a solid count. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, fourth, and fifth. Can you see that the fifth wave of the third wave now has 5 subwaves also, so that makes it a solid count. All right, so It means the third is completed here, and the fifth of the third is completed, and the fifth of the third is also splitted into 5 subwaves. I think it makes some sense to say that. Now, having said that, this movement to the upside is corrective. I believe so, and I shared it oftentimes that no 1, 2, 3, right? It's corrective. Can take that as ABC, which after if we are correcting, we need 3 legs, right? I believe this is the first, this is the second, and we're having the third. Now, the last video I posted, I was saying the point of invalidation would be here. I was hoping the dump wouldn't come as low as this, but then violating this point now, it validated this count entirely. So it means this is not the low anymore. We are just trying to establish the low around this region. And we are going to find out possible regions where we should expect this reversal. All right, so we've had that A, B, and C solid. But then our interest should be on this particular leg. Where are we likely turning? That's what I want to show us. And it will not make sense for me to start labeling the structure because, of course, you can see that this is corrective, this advancement, and this is corrective. Now, this is what I'm expecting. I expect 5 here, 3 here, and 5 here. And if I break this down to lower time frames, you can see that we can actually subdivide this into 5. This here can be divided into 5, right? This, you can start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 5 count there. And after that, we have this A, B, and C. That's a 3 count. And after which we are expecting a 5 here. And this is where it kind of dicey. All right, from this place, we need 5 counts. And this is the count I'm seeing right now. We have 1, we have 1, 2. Everything here is 3. And we've had 4. And this is the 5th leg coming. Just makes sense, right? If you're not careful, you may miss out on some very important points here. So I want you to see very well. I'm just trying to establish to you why I believe the bear market is not in yet. We are still bullish. This correction is LV. Yeah, Tesla and all, there may be catalysts for this dump to have, happened so fast, but it's still within the line of technical analysis. This structure still makes some sense, all right? So having this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this 3, for instance. This 3 can, you can have another 3 here. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So what that means is that, sorry, that shouldn't be the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this should be it. We have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just for you to see that it actually makes sense as a count. And after that, we have 3 to the upside, and this is the 3. 1, 2, 3, right? And after this 3, we're not expecting 5. And this is where your interest and my interest should lie, okay? This is what I'm seeing, and this is what I believe is happening right now. We have, this is the first 1, 2, everything here is 3, and this is 4, and we're expecting the 5, the 5th way. Okay, this see, we are very close to the bottom. We are having the last leg. Anytime we close, anytime we violate this low here, this wick we have here, anytime we violate it, this region is a buying region for us, okay? I'm just showing you what I've been doing. I believe this is the count, and this is what market is doing right now, all right? So I just believe that. So if you go back to the weekly time frame as I shared earlier, and let's look at that 8.2 Fibonacci retracement level again. Let's see where it lands. Can you see where it brings us? It brings us to about $41,300, which is a possibility. Let me put zone here. All right, so that's 8.2. It's LV, okay, around $41,000. And I'm not saying it must be, but it's one of those levels I'll be watching out for in case we have it to that point. So it will get there, it will not get there. Just to let you know that this dump is still in line with what technical analysis and Elliott wave in particular is all about. So we are fourth wave here, we are expecting the fifth. All right, so that is basically what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this dump to be over. Another thing that should interest you is checking RSI. See, can you see where the RSI is now? It's oversold region, right? So it just makes sense for us to expect BTC to begin to recover anytime from now. But I'm still expecting us to at least break this low here this week. All right, so we have entered the oversold territory. This is about 25, and it can still go down. I'm not saying it cannot go down, but just I'm not expecting BTC to stay here long for too long. So you can begin to DCA dollar cost average as you see us make our way down. All right, so $41,300 or so is a very important level for me. But then again, let me see if this makes some sense. Okay, now by extension, if this 41 point something fails, I think we can wick to this level about $39,900. So these are the levels I'm expecting us to begin to reverse, everything being equal. Okay, all right, so trading is all about risk management. Make sure that this is not a financial advice anyway, but then I'm just trying to show you what I'm looking at, because I've seen a lot of chat between yesterday and today, a lot of people calling for $20,000 and the likes. Well, anything is possible in this market, and I'm sharing with you what I think our market is doing now, and what I will be playing, and what I expect. Okay, what will be playing majorly, So that's it about that. The market is still healthy. This correction will be over soon, and we have some regions of interest we've marked out here, and we're expecting to see how it plays out. All right, so it just makes some sense for you too. So another coin I want you to see is HBAR. So HBAR is, for me, it's so bullish now. I bought some HBARs today. Even with this dump, you can see how strong HBAR is holding up. You can see how strong this coin is. And the reason I'm entering this position is because we've had a complex sort of correction at this point. This is ABC. This entire structure is a W, all right, which is actually running flat. So after that, we had this X wave with three-legged move to the upside, and we have the Y, which is an impulse to the downside. So all this structure now makes WXY a complex correction. And I believe this is the first impulse to the upside. Why? Because I can see 5 clear subwave of this first leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that said, and I can see, and you can agree with me that this guy is holding up. I'm just expecting us to break this trend line. Okay, everything we are seeing here is still can be ABC unless proven otherwise. We have A here, we will be having B and C, from where I expect us to begin to advance to the upside. So I'm holding HBAR, believe this coin will do so well. All right, so and XRP also. XRP is one of those coins I'm holding. I'll still buy more. Okay, though I'm in a short position, just a small position to ride this wave to the downside. Just like I explained on Bitcoin, I'm expecting XRP also to break up. Let me take this off. I'm expecting it to come and break this low here that week, from where I'm expecting us to begin to make our way to the upside from there. So that's basically what I'm looking at right now. Okay, kind of complex correction here, but then this is what I'm looking at basically. We've had the first impulse. The third wave is completed, and we've had this correction, the fourth wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first advancement. Everything is a correction, right, which is a complex one. So I'm expecting us to make our way to the downside a bit more, maybe begin to make our turn. it will begin to turn around 1.12, 1.13 and this region. So basically that is what I'm expecting on XRP. All right. On XLM, okay, let me talk about XLM. I believe XLM will be doing so well because unlike XRP and other coins, it has almost completed, if not completed, the correction that we're expecting of it. Because, you know, after this age-long consolidation on XLM, we eventually make this impulse to the upside 1, 2, everything is 3, and we've put in ABC, but then this structure may be altered and we have some corrections more. It doesn't change the fact that it's still A, B, and C. So from here, from this region, I'm expecting XLM to begin to move to the upside. It's so bullish, and I have this back. All right. So basically, that's what I want to share with you people. Let me know what you think, and let's hope for the best. Thank you very much, and do have an amazing day. Bye bye.